It's not gonna be a long video like last time. Relax, relax. See you guys, I'm being shy. Hi guys, welcome back to my show, Notorious Natasha. If it's your first time here, welcome and hello. And if you're coming back, you're the real one. You're the real deal. Thank you for coming back. As you guys can see, my setting is a whole lot more different. I have officially moved back into school. The stress has begun. So I need to set myself to have a posting schedule and whatnot. So anyway, let's jump right into this video. So in today's video, guys, I'm taking you back, man. Like, I just came onto your screens without giving you like a background story. So today is episode one of the show. So I'm really excited. Let's get right into it. So like I mentioned in my previous video, I was born in the Copper Belt and raised in Lusaka. So for the most part that I can remember, I lived in Charleston my whole entire life. And I went to my schools that were nearby. I went to Namununga Primary. It was right next to my house, so I could just walk there and whatnot. Yeah, I wrote down my points so I don't forget, because it's not gonna be a long video like last time. Relax, relax. I had a lot of people telling me, oh my god, it was so long. So okay, I heard you. Your needs have been heard and understood. I'm understanding the assignment here, okay? We're still getting a hang of this, guys. I'm just new on this blog, so keep the comment sections coming. Like, tell me what you guys want me to improve on and whatnot. So about my upbringing, it was pretty solid. I lived in a house full of strong, independent women. Like women that had their lives together, that had their jobs going on, just very busy women. Yeah, and at that time I attended school at Namununga Primary, which I just mentioned was like right behind my house. I used to walk. And Paliaka, like they never used to be wall fences. So to and I'll be in school. Yeah, I was at Namununga from like grade 1 to 4th grade. Yeah, it was a pretty chill experience. It was primary school. I don't know if there's anything to say about primary school, but growing up, I was a very shy and quiet kid. I know, I know you guys are just like me, shy and quiet. No, Natasha, but I really was very timid. I was a very scared little kid. I used to talk a lot. I was that kid that everyone used to pick on because I'll just be silent. I won't even tell on anyone. If they beat me, if they do it, I'll just keep quiet. I was that friend growing up, that kid where when your friends beat you and they say they don't want to play with you, tomorrow I'll be the one going back and not telling my mom that they did this to me. That was me growing up. And in all of my classes, I was always the youngest one. I was always the youngest and the smallest. It was insane. Every single time, my peers were bigger than me, taller than me. So it was so easy for me to get picked on. Much as I didn't even have a voice of my own. I was not those to my kids who are kakata and just knew what they wanted. I was just very small. I remember I used to carry a teddy bear in 1st and 2nd grade. I don't even know where that kadoli went. I was that type of kid, you guys. I used to carry a kadoli like this with a juice bottle in my neck, and my mom would take me to school. I never let go of that dolly. I think they threw it away or hid it from me or something, because it just vanished out of the blue, which is pretty weird. Yeah, besides me being shy and quiet and whatnot, you guys, this is embarrassing to say, but I was an attention-seeking kid. I think it was because I didn't occupy enough space growing up. Like, how most of you growing up, you have your own personality, you have things figured out. Me, I was just there existing. So I was really attention-seeking. I used to do dramatic things just to get people's attention. Because besides that, I would just be existing as a child in the house. So I'll just do dramatic things. I'll hide the remote. I will hide the toothpaste. I used to like hiding the remote very much because everybody will be on TV. Or I'll hug the TV just so I should piss somebody off. I just used to do this to my small, stupid things just to piss people off. And it was just a completely different thing. And my attention seeking went to a whole different level. I remember this one time, you guys, I still feel bad to this day. I went to school, right? My mom used to make sure she used to pack for me lunch because I was like a small kid. People used to think I'm sick or malnutrition or something. I was really skinny, like I was those kids. So she used to make sure when she's packing for me my lunch, she would make sure she packs like really nice, nutritious things in the gabo, what. So this one day I came back home, I had no story. Everyone was just watching me exist. Then I decided to make up one. As the G that I I made a mistake. I forgot my mother is a very talkative Bemba woman, you guys. I told my mom that my teacher ate my food and I started crying. Guys, the following day, my very Bemba mother in her head is just like, it's about drive, it's about power. Me, I work 2 jobs to take my kid to school and you come and eat her food. I was so scared to go to school that day. I tried to be sick. I tried to pretend to be what? Keep in mind, this is all coming from somebody who's like in grade 2, 3, somewhere there. I tried to fake sickness. It didn't work. My mom grabbed me by my hand. She's like, today, yeah. We reached the school. Guys, she started screaming from the gate. What's her name? Teacher Priscilla. I think she was Teacher Priscilla if I remember. I request Priscilla. Guys. It was so bad and embarrassing for her. I remember she couldn't even talk back because it's a parent talking to a teacher. And then you know this to my rules for private schools. You can't really defend yourself as a teacher. It was so bad, you guys. I felt so bad. I entered class and she talked and she called me to her desk. She's like, Natasha, why did you do that? Guys, me, I just started crying. I was such a stupid kid. I would never forget what I did to Teacher Priscilla. Teacher Priscilla, if you ever watch this video, I am so sorry. I was so naughty, guys. It's not even funny. So besides that, like growing up in my yard, you know how when there's no wall fences, like back in the day in Charleston, the houses were just those flowers demarcating whose yard is where and whatnot. So there was like 4 houses in like how would you call it? A block? Yeah, like a block of houses. I was like, yeah, like a block. Like there's a house here, there's a house here, there's a house here, whatever it is that you call that. So like a whole block, and we were just all kids there. Like we all used to hang out together. So I remember this one time, we were playing Vavana. If you've never played Vavana before, I don't know. You didn't live. You never played Vavana before. So we took our Vavana to a whole different level. So this time we're just like, everyone go steal something from your house so that we should cook nice food. I don't even know why we thought that was healthy, guys. We're cooking in tins. Why were we doing that growing up? Why? What was the point? But anyway, so in my yard, my grandmother was still is actually. She likes to garden. So there's rep in the yard, there's Chinese, there's chili, there's what. Like we just have like a functioning garden going on. So we give all of us give ourselves assignments. You go get mealie meal. You go get what? You go get vegetables. You go get what? And because attention seeking Natasha is in the building, she's like, me, I'll go get vegetables and cooking oil. Everyone's just like, hey, you go get cooking. I'm like, I'll get the vegetables and the cooking oil because me, I'm the G. I've got this. The vegetables I went. Everybody was seated outside. You know, it was a very big family that was staying there. It was aunties, uncles, my grandma, my mom, you know, there was like a big household. You know how we used to live a long time ago, like everyone in one big house. That was what was going on. So everyone was seated outside. So now I started timing the situation. I'm like, how am I going to get these vegetables? Then I thought about it. I remember this one time grandma was like, you should remove those weeds in the garden. So I started to pretend to remove those weeds and I was plucking red pukuku side. I put in my shirt and I ran back to the area where we were playing Bavana from. One of my friends, yes, they had like banana trees. They were in a hiding type of situation. If you've been to Nando's Manda Hill, you know those Those tomatoes where people hiding. That's the shape the banana things were in. So that's where we're doing the cooking from. So I bring back the vegetables, guys, and everybody's just like, hey, see, Peg, you know the vibe. She has done the damn things. And I'm there just basking in my glory. You know what it is? So yes, I'm there basking in my glory, like, yes, give me the juice, give me the juice. Everybody's just like, hey, Natasha. They're like, now go get the cooking oil. The cooking oil is the easy one. The plan was that I'll just put it in my mouth. I know it's disgusting. It is disgusting, but we're playing Baba and nobody would mind. So the plan was I go get cooking oil and I was going to put it in my mouth. So not knowing this whole time, my mom was timing the situation. She actually saw me steal the vegetables. So I'm coming back. I'm walking like nothing's going on. And she asked me, like, what are you going to do in the house? And I said, I'm just going to drink water. You know, I'm like a small person with fitala, but very silent. So I enter the house, I pretend to drink water. Then now, the cooking oil, you know the way cooking oil comes with that castopper on top, like the lid, and then that castopper that's hard to remove. Hey, that one was a challenge. I had to time the situation. It was like a James Bond situation where there's like, I'm about to get caught. If I don't do this thing right, it's over. But I'm a smart girl, and I managed. Like, go take a knife, removed without a sound. Then I put the cooking oil in my mouth. It was full like this, like, and I'm ready to run. So, right at the moment when I was about to leave, hey, Baguida started, you guys. My mom held me by my hand. I was about to leave the door. She just grabbed me. What is in your mouth? I'm just like, hey, father.
My God, what is this? Who am I?
This is not happening. What is in your mouth? And I can't speak back because then she starts to squeeze my mouth to try and take out what's in my mouth. Guys, I swallowed the cooking oil. I swallowed the freaking cooking oil. It was either I get my ass whooped or I just make her look like a fool in that moment. I swallowed the cooking oil. She's like, what was in your mouth? What was in your mouth? I'm like, it was just water, guys. But those are the days, guys. Those are the damn days. I went back and I didn't get my glory because I swallowed the cooking oil. I went back and my guys, I couldn't get the cooking oil. I was disappointed. She ruined my streak because I was supposed to be the girl. Anyway, so fast forward, school days, I'm in 3rd grade, chilling or whatever. At that time, we had changed teachers, of course, because there was no way I was going to continue facing teacher Priscilla with that drama that I caused. I think she left the school at this point, if I'm correct. So 3rd grade is when, you know, people start these manners in 1st grade, where you start liking girls, guys like each other. No, this one is the boyfriend, this one is the husband. 3rd grade, my first crush. I still remember his name, but I don't know if I want to say his name out loud. So let's just call him John. Guys, John was a new guy in class, grade 3. John was a new guy in class, and he was giving. You know what I mean? Like, he was giving. He was the guy in class. We even forgot about all the other guys in class when John came. We're just like, hey, John. And they used to give him money at his place. He used to buy freezes for the whole class. And then this one day, he bought for me. He gave me 2 freezes. He gave everyone else 1 freeze. I felt special, guys. He was my boyfriend in that moment. In that moment, I was his girl. He was my man's. Anyway, so 3rd grade, I ended up moving with my mom's older sister. I ended up moving. We switched locations, went to a different place. We moved to 6 miles. Kuma farm, that side. It was a chill environment and whatnot. So I changed schools, which was pretty bad because I left John behind, guys. Like, what am I gonna do? But anyway, moved to a new school. At this time, the school is named Lakeisha. And yeah, I made new friends. I was in a whole different environment, a whole different class. And as usual, I was expecting there should be somebody smaller than me. But as usual, I am the smallest. I am the youngest. I'm the one who's just not developing. But anyway, In the process of changing schools, I made new friends. I made a best friend. We got really close. She was in a higher grade than me. She was in 5th grade. I was in 4th. But we made the dynamic work because we used to stay like in the same complex back home. So it was really easy. Like we'd go for sleepovers, what. We'd do all of those things. It was really fun and exciting. Yeah, then this was the time that I became officially like one of the guys, because this school was bigger and like more established and whatnot. So there was like the number of pupils in the class was a whole lot more, and then there was a whole lot more guys, there was a whole lot more girls, and for some reason I got drawn to the guys more than the girls. You know how there's like a guy's corner in every classroom, in every freaking classroom? That's where I was always found. And at this time, my teacher, I've forgotten her name. I have forgotten her name, but I remember her face so well. But I've forgotten her name. She always used to tell me, Natasha, why do you like sitting with the boys? Can you go back and sit with the girls? And every time she got that, I was one of the guys. Me, I was the girl that was like shouting the guys, ah, there's a fight, if there's what. That was me. This was the beginning of Natasha's friendships with the opposite sex. But yeah, I became I was the guy and the girl. But anyway, yeah, so at this point, I was one of the guys. I was just flexing and chilling. And I think subconsciously somewhere, it was still my attention-seeking tendencies. And then they got lost in transition. And I just began to enjoy the guys' company more. Because I was the only girl there. I was the only one getting like the guys' attention and whatnot. So I think it got lost in transition. And I just began to enjoy it. So yeah, that's about it. Look out for episode 2, guys, because there is more that's coming. Episode 2 is about to be fire. So you guys, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell everyone they know. Notorious Natasha is on the block, baby. Bye.